We are on the record. It is Tuesday, April 2nd, 2024, and this is a public deliberation of the Baltimore County Board of Appeals in the matter of Kristopher and Meagan Hallengren, case number 23053A, for the property at 12014 Boxer Hill Road. This is a public deliberation to consider a motion for reconsideration filed by Michael Stuart Rifkin, which was timely filed. And Mr. Rifkin alleges a number of issues for our consideration, but our first concern is procedural on whether whether the basis for a motion for reconsideration has been met. And I would like your thoughts on that, perhaps with Brian. Mr. Pennington? There you go.
I was muted.
Under Rule 12, a motion has to be timely filed with and it shall state the grounds and reasons for the motion, new evidence, change in law, fraud or mistake or irregularity. I know our rule really mimics the circuit court rule.
Right, I agree. It's very their motions for reconsideration are grown on a very limited basis based on the rule. Newly discovered evidence, I didn't see any of that. There's been no allegation of any change in law. So all we're left with, in my opinion, is fraud, mistake, or irregularity. Based on everything I've read, the motion for reconsideration and the response thereto, and based on the deliberations we had and the opinion we came up with as the Board of Appeals, I didn't see any fraud, mistake, or irregularity in this case. So that's where I stand.
Ms. Bernardi? You're muted. Hold on.
I agree with Mr. Pennington. I feel that the decision was well written. We addressed all the issues that were raised, and I don't see any basis for granting this motion.
And I would agree with both of you, though I would point out for Mr. Rifkin's benefits, many of his arguments may be more appropriate for an appeal than for reconsideration, since they address more substantive concerns. Without saying they have merit or not, I just think that is something more appropriate for an appeal than for reconsideration. But I think we're all in agreement that we would deny this motion for the fact it does not fit within the rule as it is articulated and as it has been fashioned through case law following the circuit court rules and the Maryland rules. I'll put together an order with our findings. If there's nothing further, we can go off the record, and I thank you for your time. Anything to add?
No, thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you.
Thank you both. We are